Hi, card pile number one. Hi, you guys. Hi, you guys. Let's flip over your cards and see what the fuck we working with, babes. All right. Interesting. All right, you guys. Also, if you guys are interested, the deck that I'm working with tonight is the Dreamy Moons Tarot. Shit. Who's it by? Who the fuck made this? It's a great little deck. It's so cute, by Annie Tarasova. So check it out. If you guys dig it, please go get you some because it's a great deck. Also, thank you to Moonlight Mystic for gifting me this deck. Fucking love you, Jen. All right, with that being said, you guys, card pile number one. You guys got some interesting cards. Let's talk about it. Your first one is the Seven of Wands. Your next one is the Page of Crystals. And then finally, you got the Three of Stars. Now, in this deck, stars represent pentacles. Crystals here represent swords. Wands are still wands. It's fire, baby. So listen, whenever the Seven of Wands comes up, this is kind of a card... This is kind of a difficult card because it feels like there might be some indecision. There feels like we got to like fight to keep a stance here. We got to fight to keep our place in something. This is also one of my cards of like, you threw me to the wolves and I came back the leader. You dumb fuck. You done fucked up, Aaron. Hey, you didn't, you threw me out here or threw me under the bus. But I ended up coming back the leader. I ended up being the one coming back here. So this is also a card of like determination. Like, please don't give up. And especially if you feel like you have to defend something, there might be some feeling of defense here this week with card pile number one. Now also too, with the number 7 here, I want to reference back to, well, I guess technically we're still in July right now. So no, wait, we're not. We're in August. What the fuck? Seriously, guys, what is time? All right. So, it's probably a reference here back to the month of July. Jesus. Or on the 7th of a month. Just pay attention to how the number 7 might be playing into this card choice for you. Now with the Page of Crystals here, the next one, this is a court card. This is usually somebody showing up on the scene to help or to fuck shit up. I do want to say that the Page of Crystals can be both helpful and also might be a little bit of a sneaky fucking bitch. All right. Whenever the Page of Crystals up, traditionally this is a younger female showing up on the scene. Here she would probably be like teenage time to early 20s. The pages here, or they can just literally talk about a female or a male. The gender doesn't really matter. Someone here that's younger than you. I want to say here with swords, maybe mentally, they're just younger than you. Okay. Now, the Page of Crystals, a lot of times it talks about like new beginnings. This is like new, fresh thoughts, ideas, a message coming in that kind of helps you to foster that. If you notice in the background though too, she's got some tornadoes around her. So like mentally, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but look at her. She has her center. She's got her peace. Okay, so knowing that she is in control of her own mind, I want to say here at the Page of Crystals is everything. And it's a huge reminder to be in charge of your own fucking brain. Remember, you're the main character, babes. Now, if this was to represent a person, again, this would be somebody younger than you coming onto the scene, again, delivering a message here that brings you a new thought, a new idea, a new fresh way of looking at things. Another interpretation of the Page of Crystals, though, or the Page of Swords, I traditionally see this as somebody that's watching every single motherfucking thing you're doing. All right? This can sometimes have stalker energy. So just be careful. Card pile number 1 this week. If you are thinking that we do have somebody like that, we got some little bit of stalker energy, or maybe this could just be as simple as somebody's watching all your stories but not talking to you, you know? I think everybody's got somebody like that right now. Especially with Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. Who doggies? So, just side note with that. And then finally, with the Three of Stars here, again, this is Pentacles with the stars in this deck. The Three of Pentacles is about cooperation. This is teamwork. This is also like getting your work out there. Usually this has to do around working in cooperation with others towards a goal, what we're manifesting. A lot of times it talks about work and career or personally within relationships. But it takes two to tango, or we need more than one whenever the Three of Stars shows up. And so sometimes when this card can show up, this can even talk about somebody's problem with like a trauma response, thinking they have to handle everything all by themselves. No, babes. You get to ask for help, and actually like it makes better music or like we can actually like work together here in harmony. Okay. So it's working together with others towards a goal. It's really important. Also too, there's going to be a reference back to the month of March around the 3rd of a, month, 3 weeks, 3 days. See how the number 3 plays into this. Now, if we wanted a yes or no this week for card pile number 1, I would say this would definitely be a yes about finding clarity about what you want. Not being afraid to speak about needing help here, asking someone for help in terms of a goal or maybe a defense in something, or moving towards a goal that you've been like fighting fucking tooth and nail for. Okay. That would be a yes this week, or just asking for help this week. Yes. Please stop thinking you got to do this all by yourself. You guys are probably wondering when my nails were going to come up. Listen. So this is the only way I can kind of like express myself to you as I'm doing it this way. So you got to ask for help this week. Do you hear me, card pile number 1? That's your major fucking thing right now, straight up. I feel like half of you are like, fuck you, Sarah. Fuck you. I don't want to do it. It's too much. I don't like teamwork. I'm always the one that's doing all the work. I get it. But this is also about you delegating. Maybe you're the one that's got to deliver the message of, hey, fuck faces. Get it together. Let's work as a fucking team so we can get this shit done. All right. If we were looking around love and relationships, well, I just said one part of it. All right. Listen, fuck faces, let's all work together. Somebody might be coming in this week, maybe around family and home, just saying, hey, dumb bubblegums, let's work together as a team. Why the fuck are we fighting each other if we're all going towards the same fucking goal? What the fuck are we doing here? I feel like somebody needs to speak up this week in terms of card pile number 2, or card pile number 1. I'm sorry, forgive me. So it feels like either somebody's bringing that message into the family and home situation or friendship situation, or you might be the one maybe posting this up here for others to be like, yo, we've got to start working together, guys. Like, why would we fight each other on this? We're literally all trying to go towards the same thing. Another interpretation is that maybe everybody can come together because of a child or because of the children. Okay, so instead of fighting all this gossip, adversity, bullshit, because this card can also talk about gossip and people bullshitting about you, right? Going through all that crap, please stop this shit. How do we work together to make this thing fucking work? And maybe we're doing this for a kid, or we're doing this for the children, or we're looking here some way to work better around a child and making sure they get what the fuck they need. And also, too, extra points if the child we're speaking about is a girl. Okay, again, gender doesn't matter, but traditionally, again, the pages have a tendency to talk about females, all right? And I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing female, okay? So this feels very, very female-centric this week. I don't know if this card... Is this deck like all females in here? Okay, listen, this deck might be all females. All right? So if that's the jam, forgive me. So again, don't worry about gender. This could be males involved with this too. How are we working together for the fucking kid or children? All right? Or another interpretation of this week, we might be looking at the education for a kid, or where to put a kid, or how are we working together to make this happen, or school for a kid when all this other chaos is happening around us, with everything in life. How are we focusing on this kid and this education, making sure they get what the fuck they need? Okay. So we still maybe got to fight for this, or we got to work towards it. But as long as we're working together as a group, we're going to get this thing done for the kid again. All right. And or education here is a theme. I think with any of the pages and nights, usually there's some kind of theme of education, because we got to learn something. A message brings that information that we need to learn. Now, this is around love. This is around love. Sometimes the Three of Stars, any of the three cards can talk about like a third person situation, a third party. You guys get the drift. And that maybe this week we've been fighting for this relationship. We've been fighting to be the one that's chosen. Maybe we've been, or maybe here we just broke away from a third party situation and somebody here is watching all our shit. Okay. So I want to tell some of you guys that have had that going on, or maybe you decided to split away. Maybe you found out, maybe there's some kind of fucked up thing going on and you decided to like, I'm not fighting for this thing anymore. I got to get the fuck out of here. This is not worth the fight. This thing is crazy. I got to leave this fucking situation. I just want you to know that the other parties be watching everything you do. So maybe it's time to lock down something here, okay? And just make sure that like we're not posting all our important shit online. Just hush about anything important or things that you don't want others to know right now. Do not share that. Love, okay? Now, if this is for others that have just maybe around a love situation, this can talk about like maybe you guys are deciding to sit down and have a talk around working better together as a fucking team. We need to be, I don't know if it's a weird thing to say for some of you guys around that, working together as a team, as a family, right? How the fuck do we come back together and just really talk to each other and work through these difficulties literally as a team? It's not us against each other. It's us together against the fucking problem. Do you feel? And so with the Three of Stars here, how do we work in better cooperation Page of Crystals, we got to talk about this. We got to come up with new, fresh ideas. We got to try something different because the old ways of doing things aren't fucking working. So how do we get this new, fresh energy in here so that we can rejuvenate, work together better, synergistically, you know what I mean? And then also like working together as a team against the thing, not fighting each other, because that's just bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. Anything else for love? Also, I do want to say around the love relationship, there might be some connection around music, okay? Or maybe like, you know what the other person is feeling. There might be some connection here around music. That's interesting. Especially if there's like, there's been fighting here between you and another person. Again, guys, card pile number 1, especially around relationships, is very like fight. How do we work together on something, even though there's a bunch of chaos and fuckery going on in the background? So I think that's kind of like the thing here, but there might be a music connection where we might hear a song this week that might be a reminder of why this is important and why we got to come together and work together. Okay. Okay. Side note on that. Around work and career. I think, please stop thinking. I know that you've been working really hard on a project or working and grinding towards something that's really important. But at this point, it feels like you're all by yourself or you're at a stalemate. Honestly, we need to reach out and we need to ask other for help. Okay. On a project, specifically a project, and extra points if this is a music project or involves music in some way, or this is a creative project. Okay. Maybe this is speaking or maybe this is singing. Again, music, I feel is massively beneficial here, or there's some special emphasis on music this week, okay, around work and career. Maybe could be as simple as finding your jingle for your fucking work, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe as difficult as composing real fucking music here. Maybe we just need another set of eyes on whatever the fuck we're working on here. But listen to me. Group projects and working with others towards a goal is massively beneficial this week and brings in the fresh energy that you need in order to move something going forward. You cannot do this by yourself anymore. At this point, you're running yourself into the ground. This is insane. Please ask for fucking help. Okay? Reference back to the month of March and July. We've been fighting for this thing for a long time. Please, I'm begging you, reach out for help, okay? This is going to help this thing move forward rather fucking quickly. Whew. Around health. We've been fighting something around our health, or there's something here that hasn't been getting better for some of you guys. We might need some kind of exploratory surgery. We might have to get a biopsy done. There might be something important here happening. We might have to talk to a surgeon. We might have to talk to a doctor and be like, I've been fighting this thing maybe for the last 7 months, since the month of July. Something's been coming up here, maybe even since March again. Or maybe we've been looking for a better group of doctors to work with since March, okay? And July really had us fighting, just trying to find anybody that could show up. Please hold on tight, because I do think that don't be afraid to reach out again at this time. In August and September, because I feel like, especially with the Venus retrograde's about to be done, like at the end of this week, okay? And then Mercury's going to be forward, I think, by 13th, 14th, 15th, I think around like mid-month, okay? So I think this month and next month is going to be a better time, because you've needed a little time to reassess, okay, what the fuck you need here. And in terms of your health and what the fuck has been coming up lately. So now we have a better understanding of what type of team that we need. Also, I have a better understanding of my health. Maybe I've been doing my own education, my own research, and I would like somebody that's open to hearing and working with me as a partner in my own fucking health. Do you know what I'm saying? So please don't give up the fight. Continue to advocate for yourself, and don't be afraid to look for other providers that are actually going to support you and listen to you. That's fucking huge. That's everything this week. For those that are needing to get surgery or biopsy, everything's going to be okay. Do you hear me? Everything's going to be okay. Take this time to rework your health in a way that actually supports you. As I get a punch to the forehead too. Okay. Guys, for anything else this week, card pile number 1, fucking ask for help. Quit that shit. You don't have to do this all by yourself. More things get done with 3 people or more, okay? So whatever the fuck the situation is, work together with others towards a goal. Please sit down and have a talk, because I think you're all going to notice that, oh shit, we actually are on the same page. Holy fuck. Maybe we're just saying it different, okay? So sit down, work together towards a goal, especially if this has to do around a kid or around something important that needs to be said or dealt with or taken care of. And please don't be putting your private shit out on the world if you don't want people to see, okay? Don't let them haters get a hold of it. All right? You got this, card pile number 1. I believe in you guys. Well done. Card pile number 2. All right. Let's see what the fuck is up, y'all. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, look at these cards. These are beautiful. God damn, card pile number 2. All right, babies. Let's talk about it. Listen. Shit. All right, first card you guys got is the Queen of fucking Wands. Oh my God. Second card is the 9 of fucking Stars. In this deck, it actually represents Pentacles, okay? And then finally, guys, got a major arcana card. So about major change, major evolution, major moving forward. You got the Chariot. Who doggies, y'all. Also, if you guys are interested, the deck I'm using tonight is the Dreamy Moons Tarot by, God, I'm never going to remember this woman's name. Send help Jesus, because she's so gifted. Look at these cards. They're gorgeous. Annie Tarasova. So please go get you a deck. All right, guys. Queen of Wands. I fucking love her. She's one of my favorite queens. You want to know why? Because I am the Queen of Wands. All right. If you guys have been following me for a while, I'm a strong Aries lady. All right. So the Queen of Wands here, she's charismatic. She's a natural born leader. She likes to have fun. She has a hard time hearing no. All right. She's going to find her yes. All right. She's going to find a way to work around it for better or for worse, which can be a difficult, not a good thing sometimes. Okay. I think with the Queen of Wands too, she's fiery. She's beautiful. She's the hottest queen. She's the hottest of all the queens. It's self-declared. She'll fight you in the streets over it. Okay. Queen of Wands here. She's the boss. She's the boss. She's the fucking boss. So it just helps. This is somebody that you go to war with and not against, okay? Also, too, with the being wands here, I'm looking at my fire element ladies and those that identify as ladies. Wands here, I'm looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, either having that in their top 3 placements, innermost planets, or heavy fire placements within the chart. I think with the Queen of Wands too, she reminds us a lot to stand in our motherfucking power. Anytime the fucking queen shows up, let me just, guess what I'm going to remind you? Remember who the fuck you are. And let's remind these other hoes too. Okay? Let's remind them. And it's not by going after people. It's not by doing shit. It's literally just by sitting in your power and just being the best version of you. Genuinely. So we don't need revenge when I am the revenge. So just, oh man, I think somebody needed to hear that. Okay. That's bringing me a lot of joy right now. So listen, with the Queen of Wands, I wouldn't fuck with this woman. She's going to kick your ass, but she's going to make you ask for more. I don't know what it is about her, but she's just got this fiery, awesome nature. If you guys also notice this little black cat here down by her feet, there's something here about her magic, and the protection is very strong with this woman as well. She really wants to look out for those that have no voice, protect those that have no voice, the vulnerable and the underdog. That's one of her major important points here, her heart, where her heart is at. But yeah, the negative side, she doesn't hear no very well. She sometimes can have a very bad temper. She wants what she wants when she fucking wants it. And it's her way or the highway. So we have to watch out for some of those more difficult issues there. All right. And so tuning back in and being cognizant. Let's pull more on the strong, charismatic leader end of that. All right. Now, with the 9 of Stars, and again, in this deck, the stars represent pentacles. This is fucking gorgeous. Okay? This is fucking gorgeous. This card is incredible. It's a one of, like, completion, and we're kind of closing out a chapter here. Here's what's important with the 9 of Stars, though. She's complete in and of herself. She doesn't need another. She listens to her own intuition. Her eyes are closed. She is focused. Her hand is down to the ground, and one listening to her heart here. With the pentacles here, this is abundance. This is prosperity in abundance. With 9 of Stars, this is like success, rewards, recognition, and it's personal. You don't see another person in this card with her. So I feel like here at the 9 of Stars is like, I am enough. Whenever this comes up is what this feels like to me, and it's absolutely gorgeous. There's also kind of a coming home moment here, not only to myself, but to the understanding and realization that I am enough and I have what I need. Also, cultivating gratitude for what I do have brings me more. So I think taking care of the things that I love and taking care of the things that are important to me cultivates more of that coming in, letting the universe know that I put value on this and to bring me more of it. She is abundance. Look at all these flowering, this little cockatoo standing on a finger. I'm just saying, she looks beautiful. And her eyes are closed again. She's peaceful. She is centered. She knows where the fuck she's going. So I think that there's something beautiful happening here with the Nine of Stars. It reminds us that like we are enough, we are the abundance, and that if we're looking for something that we need, that we can regenerate within, or that if we're looking external outside of ourselves, please turn the fuck back around and look within. You have something here that you've been looking for. I think the Nine of Stars also too is going to be referencing the month of September or around the 9th of a month. And look for these themes to come to a full culmination at that point. I think the Nine of Stars too, like this really talks about, this always makes me feel like, because it almost makes me feel like flashing lights around her. So there might be some kind of, not like paparazzi for most of us, do you know what I mean? But there might be some kind of, I don't know, photography moment this week. Maybe we're getting our photograph done. Just really kind of feeling ourselves. Maybe we're celebrating a moment here or an important anniversary. We're reaching a milestone. To me, this also feels like celebration. We've reached a certain space here. I just love the Nine of Pentacles. And again, it lets us know without a fucking doubt what we have invested in here, which has been ourself, has not only come back threefold. My God, look at all the growth. This is just fucking yes. And then finally, that major arcana card, the Chariot. I believe that all the major arcana cards are crossroads, I feel. Even though more traditionally the Lovers is known for that. But the Chariot, I feel like all these major arcana cards, because they talk about major pivot points in our life. These minor arcana cards are like everyday stuff going on, or people showing up on the scene, right? But the Chariot, like, these are major events coming through. So, the Chariot is like victory and success of the highest order is strength. The Strength card is inner strength. The Chariot is outer strength. And showing people, I fucking got this. Oh, I'm sorry. You counted me as the fucking last one in line. Guess what? Bitch, I'm first. If you, what does Ricky Bobby say? If you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby coming through. Okay, with the Chariot, but also, okay. Fucking love that movie. Forgive me, guys. I also like Zoolander. Okay, I love all the goofy shit. I just love it. So with the Chariot here, if you notice here too, there's the yin and the yang. There's a balancing act here. This person is also in charge. This is actually, if we were to look at the Magician card, this is the Magician here, in charge of where we are being directed. All right. And we can only go a certain place if we know where the fuck we want to go. So sitting down, reflecting, knowing where my next steps are, where I would like to go next. It's going to be everything because it literally opens up the road. And whatever action is showing up here, something is coming in fucking quickly. It's literally going to blow your panties off. All right. Maybe in the best way possible. Here's hoping. Also, too, when the Chariot shows up, I would ask you, and especially with it being fucking Mercury retrograde, check your car, check your vehicle, make sure that your tires are rotated, your oil's changed, make sure your car is doing okay. Also, the Chariot stands for the number 7. There's a reference here back to the number, back to the month of July or around the 7th of a month. Now, if we're looking for a yes or no this week, bitch, this is a yes. Bitch, this is a yes. I mean that all the way down to my taint, y'all. And especially if this has to do around work and career, I swear to Jesus, card pile number 2, if you ain't starting your own business, if you aren't taking off something or standing in a power position within your own business, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you even choose this fucking card pile? Yay! Or maybe for some of you here this week, there's a question mark around a female in your life. Maybe somebody that, maybe we want to date here. Maybe somebody that we want to, be with. I would say it's definitely a yes. I like this female. Just get ready to be a supportive role. You know what I mean? Are you okay with this female being the boss here? If you're okay with that, please know you should follow her into Valhalla. Okay. All right. For some of you guys. So it's definitely a yes. And especially around what we're creating, what we're manifesting, what we're investing in, especially if it's yourself. So there's a huge glow up Phoenix moment here happening. I feel like with this as well. All right. So around love and relationships, there is either going to be an important female this week that we need to go to. And somebody's bringing her an offer. This is interesting. Somebody's coming in hot. I want to play that's like coming in hot. Somebody's coming in hot. And they want to be like, yo, girl. All right. Maybe this is you. This is a man or another female watching this, or however the fuck you identify. And you want to go towards this female. Just know that she is good all by herself. I need you to hear that. Okay. And that she doesn't need you. Okay. if she says yes to you, which actually I think that she will, all right, you need to be coming from the understanding that you need to be adding to this woman's life. She already has it all. This woman's got the family. She's got the business. She's making everything happen in her life. This woman is a masterful manifester, and she doesn't fuck around. I genuinely fucking mean that. So if you're attracted to this woman, you better be able to keep up, and you better let her be her damn self, okay? So let this woman shine. Let her be free, all right? But I do think that she's going to say yes to you with the 9 of Stars here, but with the understanding that this is not about us completing each other. We're all complete within ourselves. We're coming together because we choose to, not because I need you, okay? I choose to have you around. So know what a gift, what an offer this is. And also coming from you too, okay? So but just realize what the fuck we're getting in a relationship with. This woman's going to change your fucking life, okay? Okay. For some of you guys too, I kind of feel, okay, so more around the family stuff. There might be an older female here, an important female figure that might be exiting quickly. All right. We might be having some really serious health issues here that are progressing rapidly. And this feels kind of scary right now. All right. There's something important here I need to say around that for some of you guys dealing with that mother figure. Let her choose her own way of going out her fucking way. Do you fucking hear me? This woman needs to be able to make the decision around her own dignity and around what she wants. This is very fucking important. She built this life, okay? Let her, she has done everything for herself. Let her end it the way that she wants to, okay? So like this makes me feel like if somebody maybe, just for example, maybe an older female here got a cancer diagnosis and maybe she doesn't want to do chemo anymore. Honor her decision. Honor her decision. Okay. It's really important. This is very, very important. That feels like to me for some of you guys needing to hear that. So how do we support her? How do we get what she needs so that she's comfortable? I feel like this woman is deeply important to the family. Okay. She is either the matriarch, and this may have also been a mother that have also lost a child with the sunflower here. Okay. And so she may even like cats. Who the fuck knows? Okay. But this is a woman that has really tried her goddamn hardest. Can we please just let her choose the way that she wants to live the rest of her life? All right. Let this woman fucking live. All right. That's what I want to say. Now, though, for some of you guys, this Queen of Wands might be a fiery character here, and we might be done with her. Okay. Guys, I know this is kind of spanning a lot with relationships, but this combo is kind of spicy either way. All right. For some of us, we might be dealing with a female here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius has important fire placements here. We might be done with the situation, okay? And we are ready to fucking beat the fuck out of there, all right? Maybe since July or around the 7th of a month, maybe 7 years ago. Somehow the number 7 plays into this, all right? Or again, around the 7th of a month, we're going to be fucking leaving, getting the fuck out of here, and the balance is going to be coming back to our life. I would also say for those of you that resonates, where there's an important female figure here that has not been kind, has not been nice, is drawn on the more difficult end of this card and the uglier end of this card, we need to have serious motherfucking boundaries around this woman. Do you fucking understand? Okay? Whatever you have heard or whatever stuff comes back to you around whatever she has said around you, you need to trust that. Okay? Okay. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out. You gotta go, ho. All right. And again, I'm looking around the 7th of a month. Just somehow the month July, or the number 7 plays into this. Now, around work and career. Some of you are slated for a fucking promotion, and it's gonna move fucking quickly. And maybe we've been waiting for this since July, but in September it comes. Fuck yeah, y'all. Fuck yeah. Some of you guys are thinking about starting a new business. We've been thinking about it since July, and we're able to start it in September. Wait till the end of the month. Do you hear me? Wait till all the Mercury and Venus retrogrades are over, then take action. That may be second or last week in September. Second to last or last week in September. Then take action. Oh my God, is it blessed. Whew. Or maybe we're saying something around the 9th of September. But again, don't take that action. Don't start investing or making it happen till the end of the month. Wait till we've got forward movement. Maybe also, too, somebody here comes towards you, or you might be coming towards somebody else with an offer this week that's literally going to set up this person for the rest of their life. This is their life and legacy that they're about to enter into, okay? around work and career, this is really fucking important right now. So make sure you are present, you are aware that we're saying yes to the right opportunities that are showing up for us. Listen to your intuition. What is it saying? All right. You've got to listen to your heart here, but also extra points for like getting out of your comfort zone. That's sometimes the difficulty here with Pentacles is like they get into a groove, they get into a rut. So don't be afraid to push the limit here to do something bigger and better. You're meant for more in terms of career, card pile number 2. Okay. So say yes to this promotion. Say yes to this offer. If you've got to bring this to another, just know you're about to change somebody's life forever. And there might even be a lot of travel associated with this new position where you might be traveling a lot for work. This feels really good though. Genuine. And again, this is something we're going to be known for. This is rewards and recognition. This is fucking gorgeous. Where somebody here has worked long and hard to get this position and your hard work is about to be rewarded. Fuck yes. This is around our health. Again, I kind of said around a mother figure having difficulty this week and us needing to find maybe respecting her end of life wants or like whatever she's looking for here. Okay. Respecting her needs and desires. Okay. For other health stuff. This is interesting. A lot of times this reminds me of freckles. And again, I know a lot of you guys know I just had that cancer scare. Get your motherfucking skin checked. Okay. Please, I'm begging you. I'm trying to be nice about it. Okay. Go get your fucking skin checked. For some of you guys this week. Because look, our girls like to be in the sun. Okay. Our girls like to be in the sun. So we need to go get all that shit checked. I would say for some of you guys this week, you might also be meeting a female provider that you were like, she's the one I've been waiting for. Fuck yes. And you don't mind traveling to her. Okay. This woman's also going to help us kind of figure out a plan here to get more established, to help take care of ourselves, to reinvest back in ourselves. Okay. I do think travel is going to be connected with everybody this week in any level, like friendship, love, career, everything. Travel is indicated. Anything else for health? I think you also, for anybody else with health, I think keeping up strong boundaries is very important this week. Don't fuck around with that. I'm begging you. You would not be, I don't think it would shock some of you guys that when we don't have boundaries, we just feel overrun. We've got nothing left to give. Like it's too fucking much. Okay. The 9 of Stars was gotten to because she took her time to get towards this. She worked hard and diligently, not because we're rushing towards it. And that's when the goodness came in. Okay. So just know this week around health, take things slowly, rejuvenating slowly. All of this is good and okay. Eventually you would get back on your feet. Everything is going to be okay. Whatever's happening here around health this week, we're finding the balance is coming the fuck back in. Also, for some of you around health, maybe someone here has lost a child. We are suffering around the loss of a child. There's a lot of difficulty here. Let's go and speak with a good therapist very quickly, please. Let's get the support that we need and that we deserve so that we feel like we can connect and hear spirit again. Okay? Don't be afraid of your grief. The way through it and to feel your loved ones more closely is to acknowledge it and welcome it in. Sit with it. Let it be a friend to you so that we can work through this. Okay? Guys, for anything else this week, July and September were really important for you guys. How are you stepping into your power? How are you putting up boundaries and realizing sometimes no can be the most loving thing that you can fucking do? Say yes to yourself around the things that you do want. And when it comes to manifestation this week, stand in your motherfucking power. Do you fucking hear me? I'm proud of you guys. Hi, card pile number 3. Hi, babes. All right, listen, we got your cards here. Let's flip them over. Hootie fucking who? Oh, not bad, y'all. Not fucking bad. Not bad, babes. All right, listen, the deck I'm working with tonight, if you guys are interested, is the Dreamy Moons Tarot. Boom, sorry. It's just very foily or gold foil, so it's just it's by Annie Tarasova, so go get you guys some if you guys really dig it. I love this deck. I love this deck. All right, with that being said, here's your fucking cards. First one, Flower of Life. Fucking right. This one is like extra cards in the deck. They're considered major arcana, and we'll get to that. I'll actually read that one for you guys because it's not traditional in the deck sense, but like still going to be important here with this, all right? The Flower of Life essentially, well, we'll get to it. And then the second one is the 3 of Wands. Fucking love this card. And then finally, guys, got the 8 of Stars. And in this deck, stars represent pentacles. All right. Now with the Flower of Life, again, this would be considered a major arcana card. In this deck, let me flip to it so I can just read it to you guys. And that way it'll be easier. Because again, it's not a traditional one, but it does, I mean, obviously talk about like, the keywords here are sacred geometry, the universe, and creation. The affirmation with it is, I am at one with the universe. We're all one. Kumbaya fucking ya. They didn't say that. I just added that in. All right. This card is the opposite of the self card. It's a sign to step away from your ego and detach from everything that forms your identity. The Flower of Life is the blueprint for creation. It's existed for thousands of years, reminding us the unity of everything. We are all one, and the same life force flows through your best friend and your worst enemy. We're all connected on a global scale. If you suffer, we all suffer. Treat others exactly how you want to be treated, with love, warmth, and compassion. This card also signifies a period in your life where your connection with the divine is especially potent. Make sure to get out of your head and truly tune into your spirit. The Flower of Life here stands for the number 23. So I'm looking around the 23rd of a month, or 2 plus 3 broken down is the number 5. So again, I'm looking to the month of May, maybe around May 23rd. Okay. But yeah, Flower of Life, that's the one. This card, anytime it comes up for me, whenever I'm using this deck, and we'll get more deeply into it, but this also talks about like literal creation, baby making, y'all. All right. So if you were hoping for a child, we'll get into it. Okay. We're going to get into it, but this is creation in its greatest form, and understanding that we're all interconnected here. Right. So I think here at the Flower of Life, it's just a beautiful reminder that something major is coming in. How are you seeing things from a perspective that understands that we're all one, or that we're all in this together, and how that's way more conducive than thinking that you were all by yourself in an island, because that is not the truth. It's not. Now, I know a lot of times it can feel that way, goddamn, okay? But the truth of the reality is that, who knows? Maybe we're going to the wrong people that we know can't support us. Or maybe we've surrounded ourselves, or we find ourselves surrounded by people that at one point worked but aren't working now, because maybe we've had some growth and we need something different and more. Okay? So just with the Flower of Life, just remember, this is about creation, and this is about giving life to things that are really important, and understanding in life where we are at, and that, again, we're all connected. Very kumbaya. Second card, Three of Wands. This is a minor arcana card to talk about everyday stuff. Three of Wands here. I love this card though, because I mean, look at her. She's like looking towards the distance, waiting for a ship to come in. This bitch is ready to go. She's ready to fucking get, let's go, ho. All right. Three of Wands always reminds me of putting on a play or putting on a party. And you need people, you need resources. I gotta talk to people, gather things, get stuff together in order to like take off and have an adventure here. The Three of Wands, especially with that water in the background, traditionally there's like a ship there waiting for a ship to come in, having stuff together to put on the ship, or to take this, or maybe even create a ship in order to, you know, move out into the world and do what I got to do. I've had enough time of thinking about what I want. Now is my time to take action. So when the Three of Wands shows up, it says, hey, no more thinking. No more thinking, no more talking about it. Just do the goddamn thing. Also, you're going to need others in order to help you to move forward. So who are you calling on? Who are your resources? What do you still need? What are we getting together in order to get this thing launched off the fucking ground? Wands is also very spirit-led to me, spirit-driven. It's also asking us, what are we manifesting? What are we creating? And then finally, we got the Eight of Stars here. And in this deck, stars stand for Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is another fantastic card. This is craftsmanship. This is work. If some of you guys were looking for a job, please know some steady employment. Literally what this card means is coming for you, okay? So I know some of you guys have, it's been really difficult out there in terms of finding a good job, or finding something that actually supports you, that you love to do, or lets you use your natural fucking gifts and abilities towards something you give a shit about, right? So with the Eight of Stars here, this is my chance to be able to showcase what the fuck I can do. This is me doing what I've been working at for fucking ever. And then showing the world, I got this, bitch. All right? And with the Eight of Stars here, there's going to be a reference. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot also too. Three of Wands, there's going to be a reference around the 3rd of the month, or back to the month of March. 3 weeks, 3 days. Look for how the number 3 plays in here. Eight of Stars is going to talk about the month of August, around the 8th of a month. Something coming to culmination around that, or within that, okay? Or look to see how the number 8 plays in here. But traditionally, Eight of Stars, or Eight of Pentacles, is like around work and craftsmanship. So this is it's very particular with that one. Now, if we're looking for a yes or no this week, this would definitely be yes. Oh my God, these cards would definitely be a yes. Especially if we're trying to manifest something within work or give birth to something we've been working on a long time for with work, but you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. So quit thinking that you got this all by your itty bitty. It's too much. You got too much you got to launch. You need others in order to make this happen. Okay? So yes, this week, and especially with working with others towards a goal or something we're trying to give birth to, bring into the world, that I also kind of have a feeling with the Flower of Life is going to help and heal other people too with the work that we're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you actually do have some kind of witchy ability, witchy gifts, and working with oils and plants, and do you know what I'm saying? Like making your own fun stuff here. Like I just think that something about like, because it's also earth element here with Pentacles. And so like working with plants and herbs, oils, rocks, crystals, gemstones, you know what I'm saying? So there's something going on here for also a spiritual element for some of you guys as well. I was looking around love and relationships. Listen, some of y'all, if you're not ready, shut down shop or do what you got to do, okay? But there's a possibility of pregnancy here. I mean, with a major arcana card showing up about it. I'm just saying, for some of you guys, this might be your third child, possibly. And we may have gotten pregnant in the month of August. Okay, we might be finding out soon. It was August. For some of you here, we may have lost a child in August. And I just want to say to you that you are going to be pregnant again. Okay. And so there's another pregnancy coming, or I want to tell you, please don't give up. All right. Especially if you feel like you want to. There might even be an option here for, this is probably more health, so forgive me guys, but this is what was coming through, forgive me. But like, we might even be going to a surrogate with the Three of Wands, because that would be the couple and then asking a third person for help. Or maybe we're going to the sperm bank, or I feel like this is more about a surrogate though. And then we're looking at like, what is this going to take? Okay, this is going to be a trek. Okay, who do we got to get a hold of making this thing fucking happen? All right. Making the good stuff happen. Right? But this is beautiful indicator around pregnancy, getting pregnant, IVF, surrogacy, like all of this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We've been working long and hard. Maybe we've been waiting like 8 years, 8 months again since August. Beautiful. There's another baby coming in. And again, this might have to be, maybe it's your third kid, maybe it's your third time trying. Maybe this might be your rainbow baby after 2 losses. Okay. Just know, look at this. It's rainbow, y'all. Oh, I didn't even say that. Why am I trying to make myself cry? Shit, Sarah. So just know for some of you, oh, bitch, get it together. Just know for some of you, your rainbow baby's coming, okay? Okay? No, your rainbow baby's coming. Oh my gosh. That feels so good, okay? Okay, get it together, Sarah. All right, and for those of you that don't know what a rainbow baby is, this is usually the baby that's born after a major loss, you know, of a previous baby or multiple babies beforehand. And this was the pregnancy that came through. Okay. Okay. Woo, I'm getting myself together, I promise, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, just listen, we got a couple days left in August. Okay. Gets to working, babes. Okay. If you're ready to get pregnant, make it happen. Or maybe here we might even be looking, or maybe around September 8th. Okay. So just pay attention to the number 8, how this plays into it. All right. I also want to say here too, we alchemize something. Or for some of you, if you aren't an alcoholic or recovering addict or something, okay, if you're able to drink a little bottle of wine and then, you know, have good times, throw your feet up at the end. That was the advice for me. And guess what? It worked. Sorry, TMI. But for those of you that are looking, I'm sorry. Look at her. She's pouring all this liquid. I had to say it. Forgive me, y'all. Okay. For some of you guys, drink that bottle of wine, babes, and chill. It's going to be good. All right. This is definitely happening. There's not a choice. It's happening. Okay. For some of you around love and relationships, though, we might actually be embarking here, working together in new ways. maybe we realize that if we're going to give birth to the relationship or the family or the connection here that we want, we realize love is work. But this is beautiful because I'm worth it. You're worth it. This actually feels really beautiful to me in terms of love and relationships. And again, this is working together. This is towards a goal or something that we're doing together with eyes wide fucking open. We know what we're doing here, okay? For some of you, though, around relationships, for some of you guys, there may have been, for some of you guys, there may have been a reveal around a third-party situation. Man. With the Eight of Stars here, maybe we felt like we put so much work, so much time into this relationship. Like, what the fuck? Okay? So for some of you guys, I just want to remind you, if that's happened here, maybe also, too, we got the news in August, okay? And we're just kind of like, what the fuck do we do now? What do we do? With the Flower of Life, it just wants to remind you that, like, you get to choose whatever you birth next. And that you are not alone in this, and to please work with others or ask others for help in this. Share what's going on with the people that you trust and that you know actually have your back so they can show up for you. And pay attention to who's showing up for you. You know, everybody might have some extenuating circumstances right now, okay? So just know what's going on with others and make sure words and actions are aligning, okay? Honestly, I feel pretty good around that, around love and relationships. Around work and career, we are literally giving birth to something that is really fucking important. And we have manifested the balls out of this. But we have also worked our ass off for this fucking thing to be at this next level that we're at now. So it looks like, it feels like for a lot of you guys around work and career, we've already kind of overcome an obstacle or overcome something here, or we've reached a new pinnacle. Now we're kind of looking to what's the next. Work's coming. Steady employment, steady work is coming, okay? So just know here, what do we want to birth next? What are we manifesting? What do we actually want? What will make us happy? And let us use our creative gifts and abilities to birth what the fuck we want here. We're going to have to work with others towards a goal, okay? But you're the one with the ideas. You've got to be the leader here. Do you hear me? For some of you guys, you've been looking for a job for a while. Please know that a job is going to be coming up here either by the end of August, because we're at the end of it, or maybe around the 8th of a month, 8 days, 8 weeks. Hold on. Somehow the number 8 works in here. Maybe it's time to talk to other friends or family or people that we trust here that can help us, you know, get this out to the right people or to be seen by right eyes. Maybe somebody delivers an option to come work for them, or they see something and they send you something. Fucking return it back to that person. Make sure you're passing this off so this person can get it to where the fuck it needs to go. This is going to be something brand new, though. This is maybe something we've always wanted to do but haven't had a chance, or this is going to be something brand fucking new. Brand fucking new. And this is literally going to give us life. I mean that. And it's going to let you use your gifts and abilities in a way that maybe you never have, or you've been working for years and now I can finally showcase it and utilize it for the fucking love of God. But again, we've got job opportunity coming in. So please, I'm begging you guys, hold on tight. The right job is coming in. Hold on. Hold on. No later than the 23rd of the month. Okay? So between the 8th maybe, or maybe between the 3rd and the 23rd. I know that's kind of a swat. That's literally the whole month. It's not very helpful. I'm sorry, forgive me, but no later than the 23rd. Okay? Or maybe the 3rd or the 8th or the 23rd is an important time frame, maybe in September or going forward, okay? Around work. Around our health. Bitch, you gonna be all right. Okay? Again, we got to get with I think we got to get with a good team of doctors. We need a group of people here. We need the help. It can't just be one person, babe. It can't. Also, if some of you guys health-wise thought about doing like that fire cupping thing, I don't know, that's coming up. Is that a weird thing to say? Probably. I feel like I ask that more than I do anything else. Is that a weird thing to say? Like, yes, there it always is, but like also no. Okay? So I'm wondering if some of you guys could be doing some fire cupping stuff. I've heard good stuff about it. Give it a fucking try. Again, the pentacles remind me of moles on the skin, so make sure you're getting your skin checked out. Or maybe there's something here with the skin this week. Maybe we're doing fire cupping to help with our skin or circulation or getting new life in our body, getting that circulation moving. We got to get our blood pumping this week. Some of you guys might even be starting a new health regimen, like exercise regimen, like literally getting outside and fucking sweating, lifting weights, doing, you know, the whole 9 yards here. That would feel good to me. Although traditionally for me, Capricorn, I would see as bodybuilding, strength training, because it represents the bones. But for here, this feels like we could be doing some strength training. This feels more like running, you know, or walking outside or hiking or something, okay? So we're moving our body. We're getting the blood pumping and we're ready to fucking go. We're ready to fucking go. We're tired of being stagnant. We need movement here. And there might even, for some of you guys, health-wise, we might even be able to turn our hiking, our exercise into work. Interesting. Interesting. So some of you guys maybe actually be going, I guess I should have been in the career section. We're just all over the place with card pile number 3. Just bear with me, guys, okay? We'll make our way there. Just I think with health, some of you guys might actually be able to turn maybe you're a personal trainer or something of that nature. And we actually can turn that into work because you're good at what you do. That's interesting. There might even be a book. I don't know why I'm picking that. There might even be a book that somebody's writing here around health, exercise. Interesting. Or maybe you get a hold of a book that talks about health and exercise and inspires you to start working on this diligently and consistently. So I also want to say, if anybody here is wanting to start a new regimen, a new way of eating, new way of taking care of your body, if you start this now, you will be consistent and you're going to get results, babe. Okay? In like 8 weeks, 8 months. Somehow the number 8 plays into this. You're going to need other people to have accountability buddies, or like maybe getting a personal trainer here again, or just working with others in a group. Oh, this is so blessed. This is really good. Also, for some of you guys, health-wise, in order for you to get pregnant, we need to start moving our body and our blood. Get outside, exercise, hike that fucking mountain. Get your body baby ready if that's what you want. Or maybe you're just ready to start this new leg and adventure of your life. Okay, so get the body that you see in your brain. Okay, go get it. As long as it's realistic, please. No perfection bullshit, baby. All right? We don't need that. That's not even attainable. Just be happy in your skin. Know who you are so that you just get down to a weight that you feel comfortable in, okay? Okay. No hating on ourselves to get to a place of love. It doesn't work like that, babes. You got to love yourself from beginning to end, no matter what the fuck you look like. Take it from me, who did not love herself years ago, lost a fuck ton of weight, and it was still the same. I mean that, guys. I lost so much. I lost 100 pounds. I lost 100 pounds. And it was still the same mentally because I wasn't at the time doing the mental health work that I needed to love myself. So just know, especially health-wise, card pile number 3, love yourself from tip to tail, baby. I don't care what you identify yourself as. Love yourself from tip to tail, and that will carry you through. And then when you do lose that weight or take care of whatever the fuck you want here to make yours, this could just be eating better so you feel better. Whatever you need for you. If you love yourself from the beginning, no matter where you are, that health thing will stick. You'll be able to stick to it because it's not rooted in shame and guilt. Do you know what I'm saying? Root this in love and you will be successful. Shit. All right. Maybe I needed to hear that too. Whatever. All right. Guys, I hope to God this made any kind of sense. Let me know how it was, y'all. You know, any and all feedback helps me to grow. I love you guys. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. If you guys need anything, get a hold of me and I'll talk with you soon. I should be on Friday for the messages, I hope, but I'll give you guys a heads up. All right. I love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.